Working at heights is one of the most dangerous tasks in construction. It includes working on elevated structures like ladders, scaffolding, or rooftops. Today, I'm going to unveil the hidden factors behind falls and fatalities in the workplaces. By understanding them, we can protect workers from harm, injuries, incidents, and accidents. So, let us discuss today what is work at height safety. We'll understand the aims and objectives of this training. What are the safe work practices at height, ladder hazards, ladder use tips and safe work practices, scaffolding hazards, and safe practices, how to use the scaffold safely, effectively, and efficiently. So, without wasting time, let's get started. Dear friends and fellows, the aim of the training session is to understand and identify the factors that contribute to persons and objects falling from height. We'll understand the control measures to reduce the risk of falls from height, the proper use of ladder, a scaffolding and its equipment, and safe methods of access and egress to reduce or eliminate the risk of falls. So, these all topics are very hot, very important with respect to construction work safety. First of all, we should understand what is work at height. Work at height is work in any place, including a place at, above, or below ground level where a person could be injured if fell from that place. You can see here three different examples. On the right, somebody is going to carry out painting work. Here in the middle, drilling. And here the person is climbing up on a pole. So all the people, they are at height. There is a chance of fall from height. Both persons on the left side, they are wearing full body harness, but the person at the right is without. So in all these conditions, all these three people, they are working at height, and if they will fall, definitely they may get injured. So in this training session we will see how we can restrict them, how we can ensure that if they have to work on height, still they are safe and progressive. To prevent incidents and accidents from height, we should understand first what are the work at height hazards. It include overreaching, unguarded holes in floors, failure of the elevated work platform, maybe it collapse, overturning, etc. Poor edge protection, work in areas without guardrails or covers, and falling object. These all are the top hazards, those cause work at height incidents and accidents. And for your kind information, work at height activity is the most dangerous, and falls are the number one cause of fatalities in construction. After understanding the hazards shortly, let us understand now what are the work at height safe work practices. Number one, avoid working at height completely. Where possible, use a plant equipment at ground level rather than a roof, or change the equipment altogether. Number two, prevent falls using collective equipment. Install a permanent system that offers a passive solution for multiple workers, such as a physical barrier. Number three, use personal protective equipment, PPE, fall restraint. Fall restraint systems usually include an anchorage point and lanyard which prevent workers from reaching a hazard. Number 4, minimize risk by undergoing training. Training should focus on safe work practices as well as on the correct use of relevant equipment. Look at this. This person is wearing full body harness and correctly linked it with the anchorage point. So we can say it's a safe practice. Number 5, minimize the impact of a fall. If a fall cannot be avoided, then use collective equipment such as airbags and nut to reduce the impact of the fall. Number 6, use PPE fall arrest. Fall arrest systems should only be used as a last resort, and you will need to undergo training to use these. If a worker falls, fall arrest equipment stops the fall before he hits the surface. These all are the important points. Work at height, safe work practices. Do you know mostly the workers and even in houses domestically the people they use ladder and they fall from ladders and they get injured. But here let us discuss first what are the different types of ladders. Number 1, step ladder. Number 2, steps stool. Number 3, straight ladders. Number 4, platform ladders. Number 5, extension ladders. Number 6, folding ladders. And number 7, multi purpose ladders. You can see, you can understand the types of ladders. Which one is straight ladder, which one is folding ladder, which one is extension ladder, and which is multi purpose ladder. As a safety practitioner, as a site in charge, you should know the correct ladder selection and usage, because if you don't know, there is no way to guide the workers, electricians, or scaffolders or carpenters how they can use it, how they can fix it, how they can inspect it, and how they can prevent ladder incidents and accidents. After discussing the types of ladders, let us discuss now the ladder hazards. Number 1, falls to lower level as a result of tip overs. Number 2, falls from ladder, losing footing after insecure ladder. Number 3, placement. Number 4, collapse of ladder from damaged spreader. Number 5, falls from losing grip while climbing. And number 6, exposure to electricity. In the examples, you can see exposure to electricity. This is at the top, and the person is going to fall. And this is again the man made ladder. This is overreaching case. So you should avoid, if you are understanding the ladder hazards, you can use it safely and you can guide other fellow workers how they can avoid ladder incidents and accidents. Those are causing injuries and harm to workers and the general public.